All right, guys, you heard the winners press conference. We got some more people here. We got Nate Norenberg, and do you remember Josh? Josh Hurley. He used to be our sports car insider, but then he got he moved to Gainesville. Okay, guys, let's go over the race. You had some problems with qualifying, so you started at the back.
Well, that was his work. He had to do the work after that.
Bad name. But then we're watching the race. It's hard to keep up with 60-some cars out there, but you guys moving up. You're up to like 35th.
Yeah.
Actually, when we were in the pit stops, you were in the 20s. You're like 22, 23. What happened out there?
Well, the end first we started to have some mechanical issues. Or we don't know if it was electrical or mechanical. The car would stop producing power, and we'd have to cycle the master. And while we would do that, you could count 10, 15 cars would go by, and then it would run again. So then we'd catch them and pass the same guys, and we'd pass them all, and then it would do it again, and then go back by. Just like Groundhog's Day, you'd get the car running again, and you'd pass the same guys over again, and keep reliving it until, unfortunately, I'm man enough to admit it, made a little mistake, got into ABS, got into the back of somebody. Wasn't a hard hit, but unfortunately, the front of the VW.
Bad Josh.
There's only two things that made our little saving grace. One, it was a really light hit. The front of our VWs are very fragile. We can't even bump draft. And the other saving grace, it was my first crash out of a Continental race in my whole career. So 4 years without one, I think it's not okay, but I think it's acceptable rate of failure.
Of course, I'm sure you have a different view.
Well, it's a little payback from last year. So, we're a little bit on the even side now.
Nate, you guys were having problems at qualifying. Something you just didn't have the power. Right now, it's just not that you have the power.
We had a boost hose come loose. So basically, we were just down kind of the entire time, and it was slow. I mean, I was turning faster laps in the race than I was for my qualifying time, but I mean that happens, unfortunately. But once we got kind of all sorted out, we were having some earlier issues with the same kind of pickup problem early on in practice. We thought we figured it all out. The car was great. I didn't have any issues at all while I was in my stint. I just kind of settled down a little bit, wait for the chaos to kind of figure its way out, and just started picking them off one by one the best I could. The car was awesome. These V-dubs are sweet in the rain. It's like passing little kids. It's like stealing candy. You just wait for the person. All right, messed up. I'm gonna just go around you. Thank you.
Well, as we were talking, that it was really crowded out there. 67 cars, I think, started, and you guys are starting at the back. Was that the plan, like at the very beginning of the race, let those guys up front kill themselves, and we'll just hang out a few laps, then pick them off one by one? Or
I had the easy part about that. I just had to wait until he handed me over a brilliant race car with brakes, tires, and bodywork all still on it, which he did. He was the one who had to plan that part out.
It was actually pretty funny because I had kind of mentioned it a very small little bit before we I think we had for our first practice or so, just the idea of maybe we just kind of start in the back and see what happens. We've had success from the back before. Last year at Watkins Glen.
See, the boost leak was his fault. If he wouldn't have said that, we probably would have qualified top 10.
There you go.
It was kind of interesting how it ended up working out that way. But, all in all, I mean, it sucks to say that that's racing, but sometimes.
If you qualify top 10, he would have been taken out by the Mini Cooper, and you never would have gotten another car.
Yeah. Especially with the turnaround. The crew only has a week to get the cars ready for Jersey, so it's going to be tough.
It's going to be rough.
It's going to be. You guys, obviously, you're Volkswagen, APR. Some of the other cars out there were certain cars something's like those cars are like really fast for some reason.
Actually, I have a good little story about that. I hate to write out a buddy of mine, but I was in front of one of the Kias, a really good friend of mine, and we both passed a car, and he had made a little mistake, got a little wiggle. I'm like, okay, I'll pull away from him. By the time we got to NASCAR 3, I had the biggest bump draft from him I've ever received. And I went to turn 1 a good 10 mile-an-hour faster than I'd ever been in the SD car before. So the Kias are definitely, actually, for our weight, I would say we're the slowest in a straight line. The Miatas are a little tiny bit slower in a straight line than us, but they're 400 pounds lighter, so they can outbrake us, out corners. We're really struggling with, not that we can't produce the power we can. It's actually very easy for us to produce the power we need. We're just really struggling under the rules as far as boost. I think they really tried to keep us pinned down because last year the car was probably a little bit of an overdog. But while they kept us pinned down, everyone else did developing, got it raised up, and Green Name hasn't compensated yet. So hopefully we have mounds of evidence for this race.
So you're in New Jersey next week?
Yep.
Oh.
The infamous New Jersey.
Yeah, the Flyers bringing a lot of raid?
Well, yeah. No, that's
There's another reason it's infamous.
Yeah, that's where he got his payback this weekend. That's because last year in New Jersey, I had a little bit of a yeehaw moment. We didn't make the race though. So
yeah, I've been to that track in New Jersey. I swear you hear banjos.
It's a lovely track.
The track is nice.
It's fun. Actually, I like the other track. The one there's two in Jersey at the same facility.
Mm-hmm.
I like the one we don't race on.
It's what's it called? Lightning. And the other one's
We're
called
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Something like
We
that.
race on Thunderbolt. I actually really like Lightning. Lightning's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite tracks in the country.
And that's next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, well, I think we have 1 week
2
off.
weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So-
outside of the unfortunate event, I had pretty good success there in the TDI Cup.
Mhm.
I think I had one of my best finishes, fourth or so.
And we were P1 in practice there last year. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm looking forward to some payback.
So okay.
Try to go with me, so.
Now the real question. I want to see you guys' eyes light up. When do you guys get in the R8?
My eyes don't light up because I'm more angry that I did. Hopefully it'll be halfway soon. I'm working on some things. I'm also working on some things with another possible German manufacturer. We'll see. There's not too many.
There's not too many.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unless you're going to do Ducati now.
No,
Audi
yeah,
bought
right?
Ducati.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for APR to do an APR tuned Ducati now. I know our race engineer loves motorcycles, so I'm wondering how much that's going to get pressed to the floor.
Well, guys, listen.
Pleasure.
Yeah, actually, it was a great. You guys were doing good out there. You guys were impressive. You passed half the field.
Actually, we looked at lap times while both of us were on the track.
Mhm.
Both of us were consistently top 3 in lap times. It's just couldn't catch a break.
It's tough out there. A lot of guys. I mean, there's so much traffic. These things are going to happen.
I think I need to like rub Matt Plum and Nick Longy's head because I think all the good luck goes right over there.
that wasn't fair.
They stole all the German luck with their new Porsche.
That wasn't fair. They're the class of the field.
Yeah, they were.
Josh, good
Tony,
luck.
thanks for having us.
We'll be talking again soon, man.
Thanks for letting me bring Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, Nate.
See you guys.